Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Saki and Frenzy here, and today we are going to do some head chopping. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and click the notification bell down below. So let's get into this amazing video. So before we continue with this video, I just want to say thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers. It meant a lot to me because it is another small milestone, and I'll be sure to keep uploading amazing videos for you guys to enjoy. Now without further ado, let's continue with this amazing video. So here we have it, the 3 different plants that we're going to do head chops and trimmings. So here we have, the first one is a lovely Pearl von Nürnberg. Is absolutely beautiful, and I love the stress colors, as you could see right there. Absolutely lovely. The next one is a Kalanchoe Mother of Thousands. So as you can see, this is a overgrown little pot. So how do I literally maintain it just in this pot is basically I always rip off the babies that is on the tips of the plant. So I just rip it off, toss it back in here, and now we have this big full pot of Kalanchoes. And last but not least, we have a magnificent and majestic looking Echeveria Peach Pride. As you can see, it is big. Look at the size of my hand. Here's my size of my hand. That's the width of it. And yeah. So these are the 3 little plants that I'm doing head chopping on. So let's get started. So things you will need for head chopping your plants is obviously a little cutter, a brush, and also your rooting powder or rooting hormone right here. It says there, rooting hormone. Lovely. So these are the 3 things that you will need just to do head chops. So let's start off with the first plant, which is a Kalanchoe Mother of Thousands. So as you can see, these 2 magnificent heads are like the biggest ones in this pot. As you can see, let me just turn it up a little bit. There we go. They're absolutely massive, and it's just a small little pot and it'll grow more. So, and I also want to give more space for the tiny ones to grow. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop these 2 big heads off. So let's start by getting your cutters. So I have mine here. I already wiped this with alcohol. Okay, I am back and I got myself some gloves, so it's more easier to grip on the cutter. So I'm going to reach in here, same spot. Okay, just open up here and just give it a good cut. Just like so. Just reach it in here and just snip it. Simple as that. There we go. So here it is. We got our first, oopsie, there we go. Our first cutting. So let me zoom back out for you guys. So here it is. There we go. This is the first cutting that we have. Isn't it beautiful? And believe it or not, this is actually grown from a single leaf. Okay, this stem itself is actually grown from a single leaf. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to go in and chop the other big head out, which is this one right here. Right, just snip it like so. Very easy. Just give it a good chop. And oh, the roots is connected. Okay. Now it's okay to chop the roots as well if there is. There we go. So we got this lovely single head right there. So this is the next cutting that we have. Absolutely cute and adorable. So we'll put these two aside. And now what we want to do is we want to just make sure it stands up straight. So you could always use like a stick or something just to stick it and put it in here, just to hold it up high and make sure it does not fall and topple over this side. So yeah, here it is. This looks much more cleaner, much more neat. And don't worry if you like injured some of the leaves, you could always just remove them like so. As you can see, I poke a hole in here, which is terrible, but it's fine. And after you cut them, they will always branch out more, so just be prepared for that. It will be a magnificent little bunch sooner or later. Next on the list we have is a Echeveria Peach Pride. So I did this cutting a few days ago, and this is already calloused over or dried up. So how does it look like when it's dried up? Let me just show you guys real quick. Just like so. Zoom in a little bit. There we go. Okay, so this is how it looks like when it dries up. It will just become a brown. It would just look like it's wooden up, like it looks like wood. As you can see, there we go. And be careful because Echeveria Peach Pride, it has a lot of florina, so you do not want to remove that. So be careful with that, that's for sure. So I'm gonna take this cutting here and put it aside. So what are we gonna do with this is we're gonna just remove some of the babies from the mama plant here, this magnificent mommy plant. So all you're gonna do is just the same thing. Just get your little trusty cutters, put it here where the plantlet is actually growing from. So let me just go closer. Okay, so here it is. This is the part where you want to actually cut it from. There we go. This is the part here. This wooded place. So this is what you want to do. You just want to chop it off from there. Don't mind my neighbors because they're like playing piano at the background. So here we go. Just 1, 2. Do it like so. And we got our little cutting. So as you can see, this is our little cutting from this lovely Echeveria Peach Pride. So yeah, we'll put this aside and then we'll deal with it later. So same goes with the little baby that is right here. Right there, this little one here. So what you want to do is you just do the same. Get your cutters. Cut it from the base. So just go here and snip. There we go. We got our baby out here. Ta-da! Our little baby. Very easy and it doesn't even hurt the plant. So yeah. So this same goes to this one here. We're just gonna cut this. And 3, 2, 1. There we go. There we go, our little plantlets are all ready. And yeah, now it looks more neat and it looks more pretty. So the babies down here, I'm just gonna let it grow because it's not affecting the mom plant. As you can see, the stems are actually separated. So we just want to take away the ones that is on the mommy plant off. So that way it will not use much energy for it. And the others down here will just use its energy by itself and do photosynthesis by itself. And last and not least is obviously this lovely Echeveria Pearl von Nürnberg. Now I really do not want to chop it, but it's starting to stretch out. As you could see, there is a lot of spacing. So what I want to do is I'm just gonna go halfway in here and just chop off its crown. And yeah, so let's do that. Okay, so what I want to do now is just take away the tag and just find a spot on where you want to cut. I would love to like leave more leaves on the base or on the main plant itself. So what you want to do is you just find a spot on where you want to chop. So I want to go about halfway here. Let's just use this thing. So this whole plant is about this tall. So I'm gonna go halfway right here. That way the base of the plant, the main stem itself, has leaves to do photosynthesis and also produce more babies. So what you want to do is you just take some leaves off from here, as you can see. Just take them off like so. Just make a little space on where you could chop the crown, like so. Very simple. It's about here, and just get your little cutters. Okay, make sure you cut above the node. Just go here and snippety snip 1, 2, like so. Now be very, very careful because Echeveria PVNs or Pearl von Nürnbergs have a lot of florina, and it is the only fastest way to propagate from cuttings to grow more Pearl von Nürnbergs, because I found out if you use leaf cuttings, for myself especially, it takes a longer time. But when it comes to cuttings from the main stem here, it will it'll be more faster. So here it is. Now if you want to have more babies to be growing out from the edges of the plant, just remove a couple more leaves, just like so. That way there'll be more babies going to be popping out from the nodes of the plant. So what is a node? So let's just zoom in here. Very easy. There we go. So this here is the node, which is the part where the leaf is actually connected to. So here it is. Here's the node on the leaf. So this is actually going to be over here. So that's how it's connected. So when you remove it, this is the part where the little plantlets or little pups that is going to grow back out. So yeah. Okay, so you may be wondering, what do you want to do with the cuttings now? Well, you could either just leave it like this and let it dry, but my way, I will use rooting hormones. So these are very good, especially when you do cuttings or anything you are doing for propagation. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open it up and take the plants and just basically get a whole heap of it like this and just like put it on the wound. Make sure you put it on after you freshly cut the plant because you want it to really stay on. And yeah, so we're just gonna put it upside down like so. Same goes with the others. So this is a cutting that we did already, so we don't need to put on that one. But this one here, which is like the newly cut, we want to put that on as well. So like so. Very easy, very simple. It's okay to put two. It's like, you know, you can put as much as you want. You don't really need to judge how much rooting hormones you need to put on it, but yeah, just put it on like so. Same goes with these. Just put it on. And the last one, just like so. So So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video of how to propagate and how to headchop your plants. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and click the notification bell down below. See you guys in the next one. See ya!